Last night I was thinking about what I would say here today. I've now been standing with the Reissar family as a justice advocate for 2 years. And I couldn't think of much that I could say that hasn't already been said by either me or others about how police in this country are allowed to shoot first and ask questions later, about how racism is rampant in policing and the people they often needlessly shoot, kill, and get away with are Black and brown people and other people of color, about how they almost never are held accountable when they kill innocent people, about how they almost never are held accountable when they kill innocent people, as they did with Bijan, about how the law itself allows them to get away with murder because all they need is for one more officer to say that they would have done the same thing in that situation. That is the standard of proof. The fact is that after 20 years of saying these things and knowing these facts, I am still angry at the decision made by the Department of Justice to not charge the officers who killed Bijan. Frankly, the decision is shameful, it's cowardly, and stands in contrast to all of the principles that American law enforcement says that it stands for, and makes a mockery of the U.S. Park Police's own motto of quote-unquote integrity, honor, and service. I see none of that in this case. The U.S. Park Police themselves, in a letter to Senators Grassley and Warner, recognized that their use of force policy, which was in effect when Bijan was shot, is outdated and needs to be revised. And yet somehow the Department of Justice doesn't see any reason to consider any misconduct or missteps in this situation. So the only things that I think are worth talking about and remembering today are what you've heard all night long. That a 25-year-old Iranian American named Bijan Reissar was needlessly and aggressively pursued by the U.S. Park Police after being the victim of a minor fender bender. That every time he pulled over for the police, they approached him with their guns drawn, pointed at his car. That when he finally stopped at a residential stop sign, they shot him 9 times without allowing him to even roll down his window and speak to the officers. And the whole thing was captured on video, and the DOJ took 2 years to conduct a secret investigation. And that Bijan's family was kept in the dark the entire time. And they were not even informed, as you heard, about the decision, and they had to find out about it through other people and on social media. So officers Lucas Vineyard and Alejandro Amaya have for now gotten away with murder. But what they don't realize is that every time an officer is not held accountable for their violent and criminal behaviors, they give us, the people, more fuel to fight harder and change the system that shields them from accountability. So we'll take this blow and come back even stronger. The Reissar family has vowed to commit their lives to holding the officers who killed their son accountable and to transforming the immoral and unjust system of policing in America. And I stand with them. And I hope that you do too. So please continue to stand with us, because this is not over.